Hey guys, it's Mel, just doing my Christmas card swap check-in. Not sure if I'm going to post this video before I mail these out or not, because I really hate to ruin the surprise. I really did want to get this out when they were having this, but and the other things, but I think I might put it out because it might give others who are not involved in our swap, who are, one, maybe thinking of hosting their own swap, or being in their own swap. I would recommend it. It's really fun. I'm late to the party as far as swaps, and I know they've been going on for quite some time now, but the swaps and challenges, but I would definitely recommend it, and I think it's a whole lot of fun, and it gives you, like, you know, a challenge to work on something. So for this particular one is for my Christmas card swap. I had to limit it so that way it would be affordable, and affordable and doable. So to the first 20 people who emailed me, and like I said before in other videos, if you have not, you know, if you didn't make it into the first 20, don't be discouraged, and I plan on doing a lot of things like this in the future. Anyway, for this swap, there's 20 of us, so if you have to make 19 cards, or 20 if you want to make one for your own, you know, keepsake, I guess. But these are some of the cards I'm working on. I still have to put my Christmas twine around this bottom part of them. But I'm debating on doing that because I don't know if that's going to make it to be different postage or whatever. But this was a free cut from the Cricut. This is my first time using, and I know this has been around for a while, my first time using Cricut Craft Room. But this was a free cut for the week, and I was able to get them all in even though I had trouble. Me and Mindy were talking, who is another person in our group, just for this swap. We're talking on the scrapyard about how we were having trouble. So anyway, I was able to get it before it ended, and even if it did end, it would only be 99 cents for the card, so I was prepared to buy it so I can finish my cards. But I still have to, some of them I did do it, I still have to put my stamp on the back, and one of the requirements is to put the state where you're from, because I thought that would be fun to receive all your cards from all around the world, and put where you're from. Because I know in our group there's someone from Hawaii, and there's also, I think, 2 Canadians, and a few people around, and some people are closer to me, and so it's neat. I think it is anyway, and you know, so it'll be nice to get, you know, for you guys to write your state on the back. So these were the cards I came up with. I mainly did them in red. I cut them out, you know, and I layered them, and they say Merry Christmas, and I thought that was cute. And I just used my white chalk ink, and I don't know if you can see, to make it look like a snowy scene in the back. I embossed all of them with the dots, and I thought that would give it some nice texture in the back there. But there's not a whole lot to be done to these cards, because I think they're a pretty cut as is. Sorry, I dropped my card. And I didn't want to do too much, and I just did my little dots around them because I didn't want it to look too, like, I don't know, too plain of a die cut, I guess. So I just did some little doodling around there to try to, you know, jazz them up, and I did mainly red. I did some in light blue and some in this, like, ice blue color, we'll call it, or greenish. So I got my tons of cards. So I sat down there with my husband and my daughter. We were watching a movie, and I was assembling them all with my squeaky ATG gun. Is any of your ATG guns that squeaky? Mine's really, I know they squeak, but mine's really bad. I tried to do it on the loud parts of the movie so they wouldn't all look at me, but they were patient, so I was glad. But anyway, here's my cards. I'm going to cover you up, and this was the other idea I wanted to share with you. So I wanted to do, don't want to make you dizzy. Excuse my desk before I say it, but I got all types of stuff going on. But I wanted to show you what I made, and this hopefully will give somebody an idea. And I was trying to think of what, I have a ton of this. I was going to do these, and I have a ton of this holiday twine, but I know that wouldn't fit well in the card, and it would make it bulky, and I didn't want to risk the machine eating it up. So what I came up with is I made these, I guess we'll call them inexpensive, because I like to try to share ideas for, I'm sure a lot of people pass on doing these things because they might think, oh, it might cost a whole bunch or whatever, but to me, like, these are little things that would make me so happy if I got, and it didn't really cost me anything. I used my, you know, my supplies that I had. And I came up with these little just thank you bags, just a little something. And what it is I used all my holiday die cuts, and I'll tell you what I have in there. And then I just did, you know, the old school, you know, little topper, and I used my Tim Holtz tiny attacher, which I am loving, by the way. I didn't think I needed this for years while I was scrapbooking, but I got it, and it's like the perfect little thing, especially for this, and I already used it for Maya's treats. So what I use for these, I use this, I'm loving this stamp, you guys. I even have to send out, hi Violet if you're watching. You see my nails, this is a new gel nails that you wave that magnet thing over it and it makes it that design in it. But anyway, off topic. That's me, my crafts and nails. That's my two loves. Well, one of my few loves, I guess we'll say. Anyway, I'm using the heck out of this stamp. And Violet, your package is going to be going out tomorrow. Sorry it took me so long. The holidays have been, you know, a wreck, but I wanted to get it packaged up nicely for you. But I've been using this holiday goodies. I got this at Joann's, and I think it was 50 cents when I got it on some type of sale. But I think it's perfect for like little treats, and you know, especially these things. And look, here's my 19. Well, I actually made 20, so I had an extra one. But my 20 little goodies that I'm going to include with my cards. So this is the idea I wanted to share. So I used that, I stamped it, and just used my little pen around them. And I might add some bows to some of them like this. But basically what's in them is they all have a glitter die cut bow, some purple and white snowflakes, and I added the purple because that's my favorite color. There's a stocking die cut. There is the Martha Stewart leaf branch punches. I punched a bunch of them for you to do the holly. There's I don't know if I have one cut out. Yeah, I do. There's a little girl. Whoops, can you see that? Look at my inky hand, sorry. There's a little girl gingerbread and a man gingerbread. So they're in there. And then there's a red cardinal. There's a red bow and a couple other little goodies. Oh, and I did a matching pair of mittens. So just little things, and these are flat enough that I'm going to mail it with the card. And hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be the 45 cents Gloria. I was terrible on my other video. I'm saying 42 cents for a stamp, but like I said, I do a lot of things online. I pay all my bills online, and I can't tell you the last thing I mailed out up until these swaps. So, and like I said, I mentioned in there, I used to work at a post office, which is the worst part. I should know, but I don't work there anymore, so that's my excuse. Anyway. So I don't know if it's going to be the regular 45-cent stamp or if it's going to be the 60 with these, but they're pretty flat, so I may be able to get away with it, so we'll see. So hopefully these get to them, but even if not, you know, so I'm not telling you to go send it, you know, see what your post office says and, you know, feel it. I don't know if the thickness, but it's still pretty thin. So yeah, so this is just a little idea for those of you who are hosting these swaps, and might be, you know, something that you can do easily. You know, just work on it like I do, like a little each night, even though I got these all done. My daughter had a half a day at school today, so I was trying to get them done because I want to get my cards out a little early to make sure that they get to everybody by the holidays, and then that way they can use their goodies on their layouts or something. So it's just a small little idea that I want to share with you guys. And then on the back, I don't know if I showed you, where to find it. On the backs I did a stamp like this one. I did a couple different. This one I did a stamp that says thank you, and I put love Mel from Hearts 1217, and then but most of them I wrote on it. This one, thanks for joining my card swap, happy holidays, hugs Mel, and then just put my YouTube name on there. That way they just have a nice little, you know, thank you to everybody, because I was the one, you know, hosting this, so I thought that would be nice. So just want to share this idea with you guys, and thanks for watching and listening to me babble, and I will be posting a few more videos soon because I have a few more things I want to add. Alright, talk to you soon.